Hey guys, how y'all doing today? I'm enjoying my backyard in Galveston, Texas before the sun go down, y'all. And I'm telling y'all, life is something else right now, these days. Let me know in the comments what's going on where you are, what's affecting your life. Is the disruptions in the world disrupting you as well? For me, it's in so many levels, y'all. Down to the people that interact with me that I don't even know, y'all. Some people might have been born on the wrong side of the bed, y'all. Can you imagine people judging folks from what's in the background in a video? It's my background. Today is my backyard garden. What's left of it anyway, because it's springtime. My okra growing over here, my sweet potato leaves growing, my bitter leaf, the sky. Does my background make me a good person or a bad person? I could have anything in my background. What's important is how I treat people. Nobody knows what anybody thinks inside. Somebody that's nothing but a content creator on something like social media. You don't know the person personally most of the times, and they don't know you. Nobody can judge what's on inside of anybody's head. That's why I quit visiting one place of worship one time, because the person that was supposed to be the spiritual advisor told me if I believed in this person or that person, he'd make sure I get kicked out of their group. And I thought, it doesn't even matter if I believed in that person or not. He couldn't read my mind. And that's what made me upset with him. Him being judgmental, prejudging me when I had never even said anything. For him to even say such a thing made me think that he didn't really want me there in the first place. He just wanted an excuse for me not to be there. So I just left that person be. No one knows what anybody believes by what's in the background of their video. They say people that live in glass houses should not throw stones. People that live in any kind of house should not throw stones. Because judge not unless you shall be judged. Nobody in this world is perfect, y'all. It's how you treat other people. I believe in doing unto others as I would want them to do to me. I try to treat everybody as equals. I try to empower my brothers and sisters to self-sufficiency, because I understand that any time you're dependent on someone else, you may end up starving, because that person, even if they dedicated to you, may one day just not be in your life for one reason or another. No one is here forever, y'all. No, they not. Can't depend on an organization either, because they can decide that you don't qualify anymore for their support. I know sometimes people even send their kids away to school thinking they gonna get educated. And when they come back from being indoctrinated by these schools that's run by people from other places, they gonna start thinking just like the people from the other places. So maybe what you sent them there thinking, they probably came back home thinking total opposite. Maybe everything that they learned from you, according to that new school, said it was all bad. Down to even your own name. I remember my ex-husband told me when he went to school, he had to come back home and get an English name because his name wasn't good enough for the school. Everybody had to have English names. And this was in Nigeria, y'all. Can you imagine that somebody teaching in Nigeria, but the kids have to all have English names like they was in England somewhere? That's how colonization works, y'all. And even if it's not called colonization, whatever school it is, you don't know what those people teaching your kids doing whatever classes until they come and let you know that what you're doing is wrong. They may even think whatever you believe in is evil. Maybe everything you do according to their new school is evil. Stuff that's been in your family for generations and generations. Because when other people, whatever they feel like is not exactly like them, is deemed evil. That's sad. That's why they say you shouldn't let your enemy teach your children. But sometimes the enemy wears smiling faces. As they say, the Temptations used to say, sometimes they pretend to be your friend. Smiling faces sometimes tell lies. So anyway, whenever you see something, you don't always have to say something, especially if it's judgmental to people you don't even know. Try to research about what you're being so judgmental about. Maybe what you think you know, you may not know the whole story. Lots of times I just Google something, y'all, so I can understand how it started off and how people have misused it or used it in another way. No matter what it is, no matter what it is, whether it came from ancient Egypt, or somewhere in the motherland, there's all kinds of stories and reasons why things came to be. And sometimes it's the stories that you think you know originally came from somewhere else. It was just plagiarized. And you just think you know. We should all research very well and not just take everything at face value because somebody else told you or you just looked up one definition out of many, many, many definitions. But anyway, that's all I got to say today. Please don't be willfully uninformed about things, especially something like what somebody else is thinking. As they say, MYOB. MYOB. Because it's a lot of things I need to learn without worrying about what's inside of somebody else's head. Until next time, I love all of y'all. If you have not subscribed, please do. Comment, like, share below. Until next time, y'all, what? Peace. Peace. Power to the people. I'm out, y'all. Bye.